record. Just go, just roll with it.
Yeah, look, we'll see what happens.
Will we talk about the elephant in the room? Will we just get it over with?
Yeah.
Can I just state, to go on record first?
Go on.
I'm going to flag this. To go on record, right? I was a Nia Jax hater before before hating Nia Jax was cool, right? So all you people jumping on the bandwagon have to get behind me because I hated her first, you marks, right? I hated her a long time ago.
Such horrible people were like talk about who hated who first.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
stupid.
What an idiot! What an idiot, man. Like,
do you know what? I was actually defending her.
That was
crazy thing to see.
Oh yeah, you were. But like, and the thing is, I could have forgiven what she did. Right, accidents happen and all this kind of stuff.
What changed my mind was the post.
The post.
Yeah, that was stupid. Like,
the tweet was the most ridiculous thing.
But I've said this on the podcast before, and she always seems to throw a pity party for herself. Like, it's all about like, oh, poor me, have sympathy for me, all this. We're not gonna have sympathy for you, Nia, because you're 5 times the size of all these girls. Why would we be sympathetic towards you?
Yeah, you're the one beating the shit out of all of them.
Like, poor you broke your hand off some poor girl's face.
After you punched a woman in the face. Yeah, it's the most unsympathetic way of breaking a hand.
That would be like, could you imagine if Brie a couple of weeks ago posted her picture of her foot and was like, "Oh, my foot is so sore." Could you imagine that?
Someone put up, I know who it was, but someone put up a poll, and it was like, if you were a wrestler, who would you rather work with, Brie Bella or Nia Jax? And Brie Bella won the poll.
I'd rather work with Brie Bella if I was a woman, because
I voted for Nia Jax because I was like, Brie seems to have. Because the thing about Nia, you forget about her matches.
But see, Brie, like, Nia would be more powerful, so Nia could lift you up or whatever and like fucking throw you. Yeah. Whereas Brie, well, if I was wrestling Brie, she probably wouldn't be able to lift me up.
You don't know.
Well, she probably would, but like, you know,
bastard, probably.
We probably wouldn't work it. Like, I wouldn't work as the underdog baby face who's getting tossed around the ring.
She's a woman. You sexist pig.
No, I'm saying I would with Nia Jax.
What? Because she's a woman? You sexist pig!
So what did you think of it?
But what? Her punching?
Yes.
But her right
crossing. How do you analyse her right cross?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. If it was in the UFC's women's fucking featherweight division, Cyborg Justino wouldn't stand a fucking chance. But
now we should book WrestleMania next year will be Nia Jax versus Gabby Garcia.
Literally, right? They'll be tied to each other's ankles and they'll have a boxing glove on each hand and they'll just have to fucking Dan Severn attack Rihanna.
Oh my god.
But what did I think of it? Well, I think that Nia Jax went out there and...
What did you think of first? Like,
the angle itself? Or
No, what did you think when you initially saw it? Did you think accident? Did you think...
Wait, okay, so I thought it was very careless. Like, I didn't think she... Like, the way I saw it was like Becky was on her and then Nia, for some reason, threw a punch, like threw a right hand and just misjudged it. And obviously, like, it's hard. I mean, that's what I first thought. I mean, but looking at the video over and over again, I mean, like, it's really hard. Like, why are you close fisting it? Like,
why are you close fisting and why are your hips swiveling?
Yeah, like, why is she throwing that shit like Tyson? why is she literally like? I mean,
Tyson threw a better working punch.
Yeah, you're a pro wrestler. I mean, literally, like, just forearmer. Like, why are you throwing a straight closed fist? Yeah. That's what I don't understand.
She is.
I surely have some idea where Becky was.
I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, and I'll put it down to clumsiness, because we have seen.
Look, I don't think it was on purpose. If it was on purpose, then she's a horrible person. But like, but I don't think it was.
I woke up. I didn't watch SmackDown live because I live in Ireland and I'm not a freak watching wrestling at 4 o'clock in the morning. But I woke up, I was on the bus going to college, and I just logged onto Twitter, and the first thing I saw was Becky's face. And I was like,
Jesus.
oh my god, she got blue meanied. Someone beat the shit out of her. Who was it? And then I scrolled down the list.
Oh, you mean Raw? You said SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, Raw.
I thought SmackDown when because people came out and were like, she's a broken nose.
Yeah.
I was like, because when people were saying, oh, the match is cancelled, I was like, just put a fucking mask on her, like like the Cody Rhodes mask.
Trish Stratus had.
Yeah, just put a protective mask on her. Why not? Like, and but then people were saying like concussion and stuff, and I was like, again, what? Like, is there concussion in the air in WWE or something?
Yeah.
But then I was like,
you saw her face, fucking hell.
And then I was like, what the fuck?
The picture I'm talking about is the picture,
the
famous picture,
the cool one.
Like, yeah. But like, I looked and the first thing I thought of was like, fuck, she got blue meanied. Remember when JBL beat the shit out of blue meanie? And I was like, oh no. And then I was like, who did this? And I was like, scrolling through, then I saw Nia Jax, and I was like, oh no! I was like, oh no!
It's like that WWE Simpsons page. And you ever seen when they like quote the McBain movie? And it's Jax!
But like, it's true, like, it's just like, oh no.
And like, to happen now, man. I know she's gonna drop the
title. Week before, like, the biggest,
the most hyped match,
women's match maybe ever
potentially.
In the height of the greatest women's run.
Lots of people though are saying that like this may be a blessing in disguise for WWE, because now, like, obviously the rumor is that it's going to be a Mania now, and Becky's going to get what she deserves and have a WrestleMania main event.
And
you know what? If that happens, there is I think if it happens at Mania, there's a much higher chance she wins there than at Survivor Series, I think.
I'm skeptical about that. I think that's people jumping to conclusions.
Look, Ronda's got to lose sometime.
I know that. No, I'm not saying that I'm skeptical of her losing. I'm skeptical of that being WrestleMania.
The match.
Yeah. Because I think people are just jumping to conclusions now, where they're like, oh, well, it has to be at Mania. But I just cannot see them having...
They could be at the Rumble.
Yeah, I just can't see him having a main event, first ever main event, all women, or first ever women's match to main event WrestleMania, and not have Charlotte in it.
I think
she's the golden girl.
I think that train.
She's the golden goose.
I think that ship has sailed. I think it has. I think it has. I can
see it being a triple threat. That'd be worse.
No, don't want that.
I don't want it either, but like, it's just
because I think
Vince will have his say.
I know Vince will have his say, but I just think that like Vince loves money more than anything, and I think Becky is literally the most lucrative person in WWE right now. So I think if you put Becky versus Ronda main event to Mania, you will sell the shit out of that. I'd buy a ticket. I'd buy a ticket if that was the only match announced right now. I'd buy a ticket. I swear to God.
Would you actually?
I'd actually buy a ticket. I swear to God.
All right, if that's the main event, we're going.
It won't get announced literally like a week beforehand. The tickets went on sale like yesterday.
I looked up last year Mania weekend, and you could still get tickets. You can get tickets like off like a tout.
Punters and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what? Like my kidneys.
I could see one for like $85.
What?
They were like rafter seats, like, but they were $85.
It's like trying to hold my nose bleed up. This match is really good. I mean, it sounds good. I can't really see much, but
just sitting on the roof.
Like, it's a bad seat when you can't see the fucking giant Tron all over the ring. But you bring those kind of opera glasses and be like,
So, how do you bring her back, Becky?
I was talking to you about it beforehand, before we went on air, and I think, genuinely, alright, right? I'd build even more sympathy for her. I'd take the belt off her. I know that sounds harsh, but I'd take the belt off her. I'd keep her off TLC. What I'd do at TLC is, I'd have a multi-woman ladder match for the vacant title, right? That's going to be a good match. That's like, just have Charlotte, Asuka, Naomi, Carmella.
The Iconics.
And the Iconics. You could have all of them and have a bit of tension there, maybe. Potentially.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't have to break them up.
You got Nikki Cross there as well.
Yeah, if she's up now, and like you could have why not? Because that's going to be fun. Because I think the SmackDown Women's roster is way better than the Raw one, in my opinion. And you could have a really good match. Plus, it's kind of unpredictable because obviously you have the obvious one, which is Charlotte. I mean, like when in doubt, you have Asuka. I mean, Asuka could win that, obviously, like easily. Dig it up, like Naomi, just someone they kind of always seem to randomly push and randomly give these reigns to. So you can do that, and then you have the Rumble, and I genuinely would I'd bring Nikki back or Becky in the Rumble. I'd have her win the Rumble and challenge Ronda. I'd have Ronda keep the belt to Mania and have Becky divert to Raw and challenge Ronda for the belt. And then it's difficult then because if you do that, then you have to deal with who wins Ronda or Becky. Like, see, the kind of benefit of the Survivor Series thing was they were on separate brands, so whoever lost, kind of, at least they were away from whoever beat them, so you could kind of forget about it, you could kind of bury it. Whereas if they're on the same brand, I think I think if Becky comes back, if that happens, if Becky comes back in the Rumble and challenges and wins and challenges Ronda, I think it makes sense for Becky to win. I think it makes sense for Becky to win. Because she will have the support. Like,
I'd have to see the build to it.
Obviously, but right, that when she comes, like, as soon as they hear, like, as soon as Paige or Shane, whoever, comes out in SmackDown and is like, we have to unfortunately strip Becky of the title, or Becky herself comes out and says that she has to strip the title, like, she's going to get so much sympathy for that. Yeah. And that when she comes out for the Rumble, I'm assuming she'll be there, like, she's going to get the pop of the night, more than likely one of the pops of the year, and that will just just when she wins, and I'd have her just straight away grab the mic and be like, let's do what should have happened, and I want Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Like, just the build, like, the people behind Becky will just be so vigorous that, like, you'll have, like, Ronda will have to come to terms with, like, yeah, the best decision here. And I think Ronda's intelligent enough to be like, look, I mean, I'm here for what's, I'm a wrestler now, let's do what's best for this business. And, she is, so.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
What I do is, if the whole thing about, like, people calling on Nia to be sent back down to developmental, hypothetically, if they were to do that, if they were going to send Nia back down to developmental or whatever, what I'd do is I'd have Ronda versus Nia TLC, which is the scheduled match. I'd have, at the start of the match, the bell will ring.
Yeah.
And then next thing, Becky's music
Glass breaks.
Becky's music hits before they even lock up. Becky comes down. She doesn't attack from behind. She meets her head on, walks straight down, and beats the ever-loving shit out of Nia Jax.
Stone Cold.
Gets a chair, beats the fuck out of her. Just murders her. And then like, have, like, Nia, like, roll in the ring, have her stare down Ronda, and just have her walk out.
Would Nia win by DQ though? Or would you do it before the bell?
You could do it before or after the bell, whatever.
Because it's kind of weird if she comes out and...
You could do it before the bell, whichever, like.
Yeah. Then it's kind of... I mean, it could be cool. I mean, like, you get so caught up in Becky being there to come, like, head-oning Nia Jax, you wouldn't care.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I that would be amazing.
At TLC.
Imagine the pop for beating the shit out of Nia Jax.
Joe, what it'll be? Do you remember? I don't know. Was that TLC 2015? That was it. Remember when the big Roman Reigns Triple H brawl happened at TLC one year? It was 2015. I know that. I think it was Triple H. It was Sheamus versus Roman Reigns in the main event in a TLC match, and.
Yeah, and he attacked.
And Triple H came back, did he?
He attacked Triple H at the end of the match with his chair, wouldn't it? Triple H screwed him, and then Triple H came back at the Rumble and won the title.
That was it, yeah. Remember Roman beat the shit out of Triple H?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's what that will be.
Yeah.
But, like, what they wanted, the reaction, is what they wanted for that.
Well, that was like the most positive reaction Roman had.
Yeah, he got a great reaction. Yeah. That's because, like, no one wanted Sheamus.
Yeah, everyone was sick shit of just the authority and the shit. I was looking through Survivor Series main events there the other day, and I looked at the 2013 main event. Did you know what it was?
Let me guess. I bet you I can guess this.
Go on. I
know Randy Orton Big Show's on the card.
That was it.
Yeah.
I was like, what an awful event